Whoa! Hi, everybody. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Like that. Stay whoa with me. Good. All right. Now, I'm Pastor Marco. It's Big Hot Daddy. Woo, 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 woo. Woo. All right. I've been preaching and helping singles for years. Now we have 96 subscribers. Good. Is there 97? Never know. 98, 99, 100. All right. In the meantime, we'll do that. Talk about a lot of different things. We'll talk about dating, relationship, engagement, and wedding, and honeymoon. I've been doing this since last August 2024. Right now it's about honeymoon. Made me wrap up the end of this week and get back to all about looking for the right one. Like I did last August. Then we'll talk about other things through the year. And about the holiday to that. Maybe there's different places you'll see eventually. Alright. Right now we're talking about honeymoon. Talk about the cost, the right location. Now we have to talk about food. If you happen, for some of you got married just in the U.S., American food, you're used to it. But let's say for the first time you're going to eat food in another country, you're a little skeptical about that. I understand that because the language is, either French or Tagalog or Chinese, yeah, or Thailand, Korean, Japanese, Russian. They're all different letters and shapes and words. What did it say? That's the menu. Server, can we get an English version? They better have them English. They should have English. The menu have bilingual, so that's good. If they don't, yeah, you don't know what that is. That's why it's a lot of Chinese takeout in the U.S. It photographed every one of those meals, but not all of them. I knew what they are. I don't need to worry about that part. But if you're in another country and everything, yeah, the way they say it's different. For example, Tao, TSO, apostrophe S. It's only in the U.S., not overseas. It was invented in New York City by a famous chef. He just passed away about a couple of years ago. It's just a little spicy. It's good. I love that spicy. It's not that too spicy. Just right at the borderline spicy. Depending on which restaurant. When I used to go to up in Liverpool, that's perfect. You got it right. The other place, ooh, spicy. Ooh, too much. So, that's my point about food out there. It might be a little different. You gotta be very careful. If you ever had heard of you, stay away from spicy food. Thailand, India, use a lot of curry. Ooh, D-U-R-Y, curry. That's the type of pepper that's very, very spicy. It's upscale of different hot. Regular bell pepper down here, but it's volcano high. That's dangerous hot. Some restaurant like Quaker Steak restaurant, they have a time and hot. Next table to us, dining at the no, it was right over that side. You know, thinking one way. My ex-wife was over here. She told me about the guy. What? And I turned and look. Oh my goodness. You could literally see him sweating, crying. Only 4 wings. He did have to sign paper, gave the server, and got the wings. That's in case if anything happened to him. No lawsuit. That's what the waiver is for. Extremely high. You dare to do that. If you make it all 4, swallow all 4, you have to get milk. Milk helps cool down. So, my advice, get milk. Doesn't matter. Regular cow milk, cattle milk, or goat milk, lamb milk, whatever. Overseas, Europe used goat milk, not cattle. Alright. So ask for that when you get something spicy. So after that, you drank some. Oh my goodness. We were about to leave when that happened. No, I'm sure he made it. If he made it, his name would be on the list. Well, that restaurant closed because the owner, I think he stole some money or something. So the company shut it down. Alright. Now, food out there could be spicy. Be careful. They don't probably say it on there, on the menu. You think this looks cool. Try. Oh! Be careful. Second of all, you have to ask them to cook food thoroughly. Gotta make sure the reputable restaurant that actually cook meat right and clean. Because you don't want to get salmonella when you're over there. There are many side effects. It's not good. It can be death. It even right in the Cirque in New York, it happened. My old classmate was sick with salmonella in that same restaurant when that happened. Someone else passed away. So, because of that one restaurant, it was a Mexican Tex-Mex restaurant. Gavaton. In Syracuse. That one restaurant, they closed permanently. Because nobody was coming. And I think it was a lawsuit coming up and the county penalized them for 30 days, which means you have to be shut for 30 days. If you can survive, great, you can come back, but if not, goodbye. That's what they did. Because of the name, it forced another of the franchise shut down too. So, overseas not good, because I remember our missionary friend from Costa Rica was in Cuba, because that's the communist country. They don't know what they're doing. Same way with China. They make sheep stuff in China, right? Probably sheep food too. Dangerous food too. Well, our friend had hepatitis. That's another illness. Salmonella, hepatitis, uh, I can't remember without foodborne illness. But anyway, sometimes food vendors on the street, we have a lot of flies around there. It's not good. When you see that, don't buy it. Because I'm sorry I have to speak that, but I'm telling you the truth what I know from my overseas travel. I've been to Central America 4 times, Mexico 1 time, Canada, although Canada about the same as U.S. in terms of healthy food. That's all I've been to. The next stop I want to go is the Philippines. I have to do the same thing, same policy that I experienced in Central America to watch out for. Now, because of that, if you know somebody over there, trust those people, those friends of yours there. They know what they're doing. They know what food is healthy. Follow them. But don't always follow if you have your gut. Don't. That's why we had that mistake. Get our missionary friend from Costa Rica that go to that trust food vendor. That's where we all got sick. Through stuff at the mission trip, 4 of us got sick. Had to go to the bathroom. Maybe 5. No, I remember now. 5 of us went. 2 dead because they ate 2 different food. We had chicken. That was bad chicken. Yep. Oh, man. So, never go to food vendors. My advice. If you really want to experience the real world out there with those food, you can. But better go to a restaurant because you're on a honeymoon. You want to sit down, nice enjoy with a nice music, nice servers. They're usually nice. Depending where you are. Because they really work hard because they want their money. They want your tip. Yeah, they're a tip. Oh yeah, about water. Always ask for bottled water. Bottled water. Never from their water. But if they have the glass of water, fine. Do that. But no ice. No ice. I did that twice. For you to listen carefully. No ice. Because they scoop it without or they touch their hand. But ice in the glass. Their hands are not clean. And it gets all over inside the ice maker. So no ice. Flies like that because they know it's water. They eat there. So that's why no ice. Okay? Oh, it's so hot outside. No ice. No. They will give you nice cold water because they have water pockets. Or they have filter water system. After they have filter water system. That's the best way to do it. Or if they have things like this one. If they have water trucks, you can see them in the restaurant. Ask them to pour you a glass of water. Okay? That's the best way you get water. But again, no ice. If you hurt your knee, sure, you can add ice down there. It's fine. But no ice for drinking. Don't even chew out ice down with them. Nope. Never. For soda, ask for a bottle or can. But gotta make sure that you ask them to wash the top of the can. It's a matter of fact, it did happen here in the U.S. Somebody had a dirty top and drank to their death. Why? On the top of the can, they discovered in the lab. Find out why. It was rat bathroom on there. Disgusting. That's why I always prefer a can upside down. The top down. So they can't get that part. Let it go on top. There's no mouse here or rat here because they're a cat outside. That's the reason why he has them. Cats and dogs, they're excellent guards for you. They're looking out for you. Make sure you ask if there's cats around or dogs around. Small terriers. Terriers are the ones that usually go after them out. Both of them. They can go after mouse and rat, rodent. If they do, good. That's what you need. If the place doesn't have it, like food street vendors, they don't. For the top, don't just wipe. No. Put it under the water, hot water, for 20 seconds. If you want to know, count 1, 2, 3, slowly, or with your watch. Or sing happy birthday. Slowly. That's the same amount of time. It's about 15 seconds to say happy birthday. Alright. If you're going to have a reception overseas, because your destination wedding, it's different than international wedding. Destination means both American people getting married overseas. Costa Rica. They fly to Costa Rica with family and friends and get married in Costa Rica. The rules apply to them. No ice. Check out the cans like that. You gotta tell them, no ice. Even just the cooler, no ice. Refrigerate it. Okay? Alright. Yeah, tapped up. So remember all these rules when you're overseas. Now for that, also the cans under hot water. It's still gonna be cold drink. Or warm. I remember they were warm. Oh yeah. Those are bottles. Get the bottle one. Bottle. Many of them still using glass, you know that? And the drinks are different there too. They use real cane sugar and they'll drink. Not like the U.S. Nope. More bad here than there. Matter of fact. Thanks for watching. The more things, the more fights on honeymoon tomorrow. You don't want to do that to it. Wedding and honeymoon. Because of bad food and drink. So be careful. Thanks. God bless. Whoa! Yeah.